There's never been a good time for working class. Let's be quite honest about it. And it's never been the easiest task in the world to be a revolutionary. But what we do have is we have a perspective, and that's based on history of this class. We learn lessons, and we use them in times of difficulty, right, when everything's not going our way. Tony Cliff used to say, class struggle's a bit like a stream. You know, it's not apparent, then it goes underground, then it comes up. Right? We have to be memory of class. We have to be a bit more than memory of class as well. We have to be involved in struggle, because it's in struggle that we learn lessons. We learn whether tactics and everything that we do today, right, is having any effect. Well, it is having its effect. I mean, if anybody thinks that November 30th of the year came about because we were sat on our arses, etc., they're wrong. Fact were that we're out there. We're of the class, we're part of class, we're working interests at working class continually. Now, I'm not going to say it's easy. I've had a lifetime on it. Right? There's been good times in between. Right? There's been times when struggles inspired me to do other things. And these are quite difficult times to be a revolutionary. But nonetheless, that don't mean to say we've got to dig old ideas. That we can just abandon basic principles, you know, which bring us all to this meeting. We want to see a better world, and we've got, you know, somehow, whether we like it or not, we've got to get involved in it, and we've got to do it. Part and parcel in its theory and practice. Theory, you can all sit at home, right, looking at a book, etc. But it's that power of collective, coming along to meetings, right, with that knowledge behind you, etc., and ability to participate. In society today, they've brought some of them organs that we used to have. That has trade unions are diminished, so on and so forth. But the fact is, right, in that sense, it's class politics. It hasn't changed. This is our time, right? I don't want to be waiting another 10 years. I don't know if I've got another 10 years to bring about a change in my society in order to defend my son's interests. And my son is like sons and daughters and everybody else I see around me. I come out of working class. Everybody I've loved and appreciated along the way being working class. Only people that have done me a favour at working class. They're ones that acted with me in solidarity. I acted in solidarity with them. Them lessons have got to be relearned because of legacy of Thatcher and defeats we've suffered. It will be hard. It is difficult getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning when weather's freezing, right, and going in either standing on a picket line, right, or going letterbox, or knocker, etc., etc., trying to encourage people, right, to move, to defend themselves, to move in a different direction, not just to passively sit by and watch as things happen to them. We have the capacity, we still have strength to bring that about. Now, a gap between now and that day, right, don't all depend on us, but the role we play can be absolutely critical. It has been in every struggle I've been involved in. The role of individuals, right? There used to be a saying that you're worth your weight in gold. Everybody that's here is worth the weight in gold. When ideas are, you know, are against you, when flow at struggle is against you, right, you've got to prioritise and you've got to go out and do it. Like I said, no point in sitting at home looking at your navel or looking to, you know, internal organisation. It's always somebody else in it. That is, I'll come up with ideas, you go out and do it. No, it's theory and practice. And now's as important a time as 80s were. In fact, now's our time. And our class has got to have its chance again. What we do, right, as revolutionaries, you know, don't determine it, but it will be critical. That is when we've come to a point where there's an higher level of class struggle, for whatever reason, whether it's bedroom tax, I hope it is, etc. But I've got a plan for worse and struggles that continue. That's what keeps me going as a revolutionary. That's what keeps me as a socialist. When my kids ask me, what did I do in strike, Father? I say, I fought. And when they turn around and say, what did I do about bedroom tax, Grandad? I'll say, I fucking fought. And it's down to us, I'm telling you.
Yeah.